Let's do it, my child.
I like the purple one.
That's blue. That's a
Purple
blue.
is blue.
Indigo, guys.
Okay.
That's a
Which
kid.
way should we go? I guess we should go this way.
I see a light there.
Who wants hand sanitizer?
No, me. Oh, look at that. So small. Stop there. Mother, don't go up.
Hey, don't worry. Go to a different one.
Say hi. Say hi. Bye. Oh, they bumped.
Feel the warmth of the sun in your head. It's your world now. Shelter the stream, so the wonder never ends. Feel it now. We're on our way. Let the way of the sunrise on the bay. Sing out loud to the seventh day.
Speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world. We're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We are going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca. Their common name is called the killer whale. And these 5 killer whales have their own personal names: Takara, Sakari, Kamea, and joining us here is Tular and Kayuya. Kamea is our youngest whale at only 6 years old, and the oldest member is Takara at 29 years old.
Wow.
Takara is the matriarch of our pod. which means she's the leader. The whales trust us, and they play an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement techniques, we can teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. One of the first husbandry behaviors we'll teach our whales is called a fluke present or a tail present. And this is what 2R is demonstrating with his trainer, Laura. As you can see, she can look over his entire body as well as have access to the easy-to-see veins on the white underside of their tail. We'll have our veterinarians come once a month to draw blood from that tail to check on their health. You may notice throughout the presentation, our trainers giving them back rubs, belly rubs, or even tail rubs. This is because they have very sensitive skin, and it's another way that we can build our strong relationships with our whales. Another important diagnostic is weights. We can ask our whales to slide up onto a killer whale size scale in one of our back pools, just like Cayuga is demonstrating with his trainer, Taylor. Now you'll notice that a portion from his dorsal fin down to his tail fluke is still in the water. This area is called the peduncle, and it can weigh several hundred pounds. So in order to get an accurate weight, we will ask him to raise his head and tail up and out of the water. And as of Tuesday morning, Cayuga is weighing in at 9,570 pounds.
Wow.
These husbandry behaviors help us to ensure that our whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning, or mimicry, play an important role in the life of the killer whale. From the moment they're first born, they're often seen covering other behaviors from other whales, their mom, and even us. We're going to see if 2R can mimic everybody on this side of the audience. Why don't we start with raising our left hand up in the air and giving him a nice big wave hello. Look at that, he's copying you. Killer whales are very curious animals, and they're often seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look at their environment. We're going to see if 2R can demonstrate that for you. So everybody point at 2R and throw it over your right shoulder. Very nice. Now you're going to see he's going to dive down to the bottom of the pool, which is 40 feet deep, and show that sighting bow right in the center of the pool. Now on over here on this side of the stadium, we have Cayuga and Taylor, joined by a family in the front row that volunteered for this very audience. They're going to help us demonstrate how orcas actually communicate with one another. One of the ways that they communicate is vocalization. So let's see if we can check that out. Now that's just one way. Another way that they can communicate is by using their body, like their pectoral flippers, their tail, or even their entire body to communicate to other whales. We're going to see if Cayuga can demonstrate what we call a breach. Let's check it out. Nicely done. Okay, so this time with Cayuga, he's not going to pop up in the center. He's actually going to turn at the bottom of the pool, and he's going to pop up right in front of you and show that breach. Wow, you guys are soaked. Why don't we give our audience volunteers another big round of applause? Great job, everyone. As you can see, killer whales can communicate with one another by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. Seaworld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light to the many mysteries of these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some research can only be done through field observation. Seaworld works with our partners like the Norwegian Orca Survey to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with swipes of their tailfins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For the whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet.
Wow, it's really fast.
We'll see if he gets wet.
My God! Ow! Oh my God! Oh my God! Ow! Oh my God! Should we move?
Killer whales are amazing athletes. They can eat up to 100
Hi,
pounds
guys.
of fish a day.
Hi,
Depending on where they
hello.
live and
Shout
what time
out.
of the year it is, their prey can vary.
Yeah, I think they don't name it Shamu anymore. They name it Orca.
Yeah, they used to call it Shamu, but Shamu died long time ago na. Yeah,
Killer whales are
there's like
impressive,
7 of
Pretty
them, Kai.
obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That
Okay.
means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful. But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one. One choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
All around the world, it's a brand new day. Open up your eyes, scout along the way. Every different future, beautiful, unique. Scouting the treasure of our diversity. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world, and we share the love that flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite, and we come alive, we can feast our lives and see how marvelous is this one big world. Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder at creation, everywhere we go. Miracles surround us, wherever we may roam. Privilege unites us, to call this earth our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world, and we share the love that flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite, and we come alive, we can feast our life and see how marvelous this one big world.
has inspired and have deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just like it has for all of us. We will continue to learn from these amazing animals, and we hope you will too. Thanks again for joining us. And just another friendly reminder to please remain seated until our Park Operation Ambassadors has dismissed your seating section. Thank you. You will notice that our Park Operation Ambassadors are waving those yellow flags. If they're waving a yellow flag in your section, you are safe to exit the stadium. Thanks so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.
Waves rolling, crashing, take my hand. Let me show you a place where the wonder never ends. We feel it now, and we're on our way, the way of the Lord. Sunrise on the
On Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Hello, everyone. My name is Julie. On behalf of our entire
Oh my gosh! So big.
I like the purple one.
That's blue. That's a
That one
blue.
is blue.
Indigo, Dad.
Okay.
That's a kid.
Where should we go? I guess we should go this way.
I see a lot every day.
Who wants hand sanitizer?
Me. Oh, look at that. So small. Stop there. Mother, don't go up.
Hey, don't worry.
Shanti.
Go to a different one.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Bye. Oh, they bumped.